Hey everyone, I'm Kailee and I'm here interviewing Renat and Daria about their films playing in the festival this week.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Daria,
Hello,
are you
everyone.
hiding from Russian government?
Yes, this is true, Renat. How did you got this? Russians are coming.
Only because you're wearing sunglasses when there is no sunlight.
It's like there's a lot of sun coming in through her window.
I would say more like, I don't know if it's sun though, you know?
Do you guys want to start by telling us a little bit about each of your films?
Who will start? You, Renat, maybe?
Okay, so I got a slasher movie called Two Sheriffs. It's about two sheriffs who got stuck in a slasher movie and they realized they're a movie character. And realizing they're a movie character, they bump into a maniac and they got a question, should they kill him or no? Because if they kill, all the movie universe is gonna get destroyed, and if we don't kill him, we're gonna get killed themselves. What about you, Daria?
I did a documentary about you. But it should be a secret. Because, okay, I don't want to describe for the plot, but it's about dreams, what people see when they sleep, how it comes, kind of stories we see and how it's all connected, how all the stories are similar from one person to another, and stuff.
Okay.
So, how did you guys come up with the ideas for your films? Like Daria, yours is very unique.
I think I was too tired and wanted to sleep, and one day like, oh, I would do about this. Sleeping, and I wanted during the pitching just come in the middle of the studio and sleep. Proposed I did this week.
For me, like originally, I wanted to go with the idea about immigrants, but because like our term is very short, and it was not enough time to like write like a different idea, right? And I've been planning to write like a movie within a slasher universe for a long time, so that's why since I didn't have enough time, I just like wrote the slasher.
So I guess this one's more for Renat since yours is a narrative. So what was your writing process like and how did you write it?
I would like to say that my writing process was that I wrote like every day 8 hours and all this stuff, but it wasn't because it was like very like tight deadlines and it wasn't enough time. So sometimes I was writing like mostly at night, and like when it was like a first couple drafts, since it was like not enough time, I was just writing it very quick, and it wasn't as good as it was like later, like after like a third draft.
Okay, so the question was, how did you find your interview subjects?
It depends on the person. Some of them like just walking by the street. Some of them just are walking by the school, and maybe half of them were found through social networks, Facebook. You just post news. All who want to participate in the documentary, and people just reply. Yeah, I want to show my daughter, or I don't know. I want to make new Angelina Jolie. This is like they send their kids to.
I just want to add like that Daria can be a really good like acting scout, you know, or casting director, because if you need anywhere, just say Daria, and she's like, okay, give me 5 minutes, and she just goes outside to a college on street, finds people, and we're working like on a shoot this movie, and I think in less than 5 minutes she found 10 or even 15 people, and they were all acted like in a.
No, not so much.
10.
I found about 5 guys. And I just like, oh hi, do you want to participate in film? We just need some background actors, and they're like, okay, sure.
Nice. I had a struggle finding people. I wish you were on my set.
That's open to like ask everyone. So 1 out of 10 people they agree to.
I think like it's very like Russian trait in a way, like that if we have to do something, we will do, and like you know, like how in here people like a little bit afraid to like enter somebody's like zone, right? Like You don't want to bother other
Yeah.
people. And in Russia, I think it's opposite, and you want to bother people, like, so that's why you just don't have problem. Like, I met some of my actors like in a bus, like some like in a college.
So what were some challenges you guys faced on your set?
I think the biggest challenge was to experiment, to make improvisational parts with dreams when we worked with actors. And I didn't want to do something what I did before, like to follow already written script, because it's already not interesting, and I want to always like learn something new. And for me, it was a challenge to improvise during the set. But overall, was not so bad result, I would say.
For me, it was like lots of challenges. It started from like I broke my toe like a couple days before like pre-production started, so I had to like the first couple days I couldn't even walk, and later I limp all the time. Then when I was working, like it just like, so our pre-production works in a way like with each of us is like doing like 4 movies in different roles. It can be like either director, producer, TP, camera assist, and sometimes it's very hard to focus only on one when you have like 4 projects on your plate. So this was, I think, the second challenge, and one more is I think 2 weeks before the principal photography is supposed to start it. My landlord said that I cannot film in a house, and I already did like a blocking in my house, staging in my house. Everything was supposed to be in my house. So I was so stressed. Like, I think for a day I couldn't even think about anything. And then I was thinking, like, how you guys say risk it for a biscuit, and I was thinking, okay, well, it's probably the time to risk it. Like, if I'm gonna make a shitty movie, it's still gonna be shitty without like my house, right? But if I make it in my house, it's gonna be a really good one.
So what were your guys' favorite memories on set? Could be your set or anyone else's.
When camera FS7 felt, I think, the most exciting memory for me. I just saw the whole my life in front of my eyes, starting how I was born and finishing this one of the camera.
Just like that is very young, so it's like your memory was very like short. It's very quick moment. For me, I have probably like 3 moments. 2 of them like in my movie. It's POV of killing, and it was very like interesting to make it in a way like that. It has been involved, I think, four people. So the killer, the DP who pretend to be dead boyfriend, like future dead boyfriend. Then we had like a boyfriend waiting in a bed. So once the DP goes back to actually like this bed, the hand of boyfriend like trying to stop the killer, and I was with a syringe just to do like a blood splatter. And there was one more moment. It was like a long take. Uh, then there's like a chase scene, right? It was like a long take, and just like the way it turned out, both shots were the most difficult, and both shots were made like in one take. And we just want to make sure that everything goes well, so we all go downstairs and we all stand in front of a monitor. And it was the same as like you're like watching like a soccer game, you're all cheering, and once you see that everything works out, it makes you happy. And at the same time, this is, I think, when you understand you guys team up because you work on the same thing.
So if there was one thing you guys could reshoot on either of your films, would you, and what would it be?
I would reshoot the whole scenes with actors. I think I would just find other actors. Not all of them. I like some actors, but I think it could be just better because I think we could not just improvise more. We could maybe shoot in a different way. And I remember there was a problem that some actors were available for a certain time, some actors wasn't available, and we always had to manage by doing this. But overall, yeah, I'll just try to improvise in a new way on these dream scenes and stuff. I would be happy to not shoot in the fantasy studio, but in another place which looks similar, but which can be better.
For me, I don't remember exactly what, but on my laptop I have like a list of something I would reshoot in my movie, like, and make it differently. And it's like it's small things, like let's say like if actor enter the frame, or some of it, like it was a couple of scenes was overexposed, and I will reshoot it to make it less overexposed. Some scenes when people got tired, I would just reshoot like a different day. So mostly like a small things, but I think in the movie business there is no small things.
Yes. But actually, I think we don't have to reshoot something, we just have to move forward and think about new ideas. But I think if there appears this question to reshoot or not to reshoot, we just don't have to do this.
I feel like
But
also like you need to move forward for sure, like because you cannot live in like the past all the time. Because
yeah,
I agree.
Would either of you guys make a feature length version of these films?
Would you like to make
Would you
it?
make like a version? Would you like to extend the idea and make it longer?
yeah, probably. I will be happy to find more people to create this universe. Um, maybe more interesting. But the main problem is that mostly people they remember their bad dreams, and usually they can't remember their sweet dreams. I think something from sweet dream sequences could be interesting to don't make always this atmosphere of fear and of death, terrible.
I just want to say
My
I
dream.
would like to see Daria making like a feature length documentary, because I really like that subject. I was one of her like interest subjects,
Oh, right.
and it was also like a bad dream, right? But a couple days ago I had a really good dream, Daria, so you can record it right now.
Okay. What is it?
I just like I met like a girl, and I don't know her in real life, and I just like fell in love, and we like we hang out like all day. We went to play volleyball and everything. Like technically, like we didn't do anything special, right? It was just like a human interactions. But when I woke up, I felt like when you fall in love again, and it's such a good feeling. And I started doing like a gratitude diary. So I wrote down like thank life for like meeting new people and fall in love with new people, because I don't think there is well, there are some stronger feelings, but I think this is one of the strongest for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I had a dream the other night that my mom told me she hid my favorite cereal in our baking cupboard so my brothers wouldn't eat it from me.
Oh no.
But the cereal didn't exist in the house, so I was sad when I woke up.
That's funny.
I recently saw a very realistic dream, and when I woke up, I spent about 10 minutes by thinking, was it real or was it? And in this dream, I had a tiger as a pet, and this tiger's pet was Darya's my name, and I saw some photos from the childhood in my dreams, and again when I woke up, I like, do we really have Tiger Darya in Russia? I remember we were friends. I remember we had some conversations with this tiger, but no, I think tiger can't talk, so it shouldn't be a dream.
I have a
Have
question.
you been watching?
Was it after Tiger King?
Yeah, it was after Tiger King.
We knew it.
So, what are your guys' future plans?
For me, it's just to immigrate to Canada, stay here, and make films. Probably first I'll start in Toronto, and then I'll become a permanent resident. I'll move to Quebec.
Quebec?
Yeah, I really like this European part of Canada. But I have never been here. I want to visit.
It's very cold though, like in my ex-girlfriend's heart.
Or yeah,
Oh yeah.
maybe not Quebec. Maybe I'll think. First, I have training day.
My future plans very uncertain. I don't know. Every day it stress me out. But I'm doing an internship right now, so I'm thinking to write like a feature length movies screenplay, so I can either sell or shoot it myself. I'm probably also gonna work as PA, and then let's see where this road gonna bring me. When one of my future plans, in one of my future projects, I want Daria to work as my DP because she's one of the most, if not the most talented DP in our class. Even you don't see it because on her phone she holding her phone with like a finger, but trust me, on like a real camera she doesn't do it.
Best DP.
Yeah.
And I want to work with Renat as I don't know. I want to invite you maybe as a screenwriter because I am the worst person who can write scripts, and I need a person who can help me doing this. And Renat is good in writing.
It's funny because we both, and we have only Russians, right, in the class, and we, except for one project, we will never work together.
Like we worked on shooting film.
Yeah, but we didn't work like as a like director and DP, like any like creative parts together. But Daria helped me like when I was DP on shoot this movie as well. So shout out to Daria.
I was suggest.
So, what? Who are your guys' like influences when it comes to other directors?
Oh, you know what? Maybe we can guess everybody's. You know, like because I think I can guess Daria's like directors.
So.
It's Tarkovsky. It's Andrei Bresson. And Dardenne Brothers.
Yes, true. But I also like other directors. I don't want to go any director as my favorite because there's so many different films, and each one of them can bring something to you. Like, for instance, I don't really like David Lynch, but he also teaches. I think for you, Renat, maybe you don't like Tarkovsky or like.
I like Tarkovsky.
But he also is a teacher for you. Should appreciate all this.
I like Tarkovsky for his like original work.
It's like Pedro Almodovar and Wong Kar-wai for Renat.
She got 2, and one more.
Huh?
You got 2 out of 3. What's gonna be third one?
Third one. I don't know who is third one.
I don't know either. Wait, but it can be Tarantino or okay, let's name it Tarantino.
So, what would your top 3 movies be?
So for me, I guess it's Tarkovsky, Bresson, and Dardenne Brothers for Renat.
No, movies, not directors, movies.
Movies. Oh, it's a hard, complicated question. I think Albachikov not my favorite, but a film which I rewatch each year, almost each year. It's A Man Who Sleeps, a Nom Who Dogs. Hard to describe this film because mostly here happens nothing, and we just hear how the subject, the main actor, he talks about life, and it's an adaptation of George Perec book, which named in the same way. Yeah, maybe this one, but other films, favorite.
For
I
me,
couldn't answer the question.
Say it. Sorry.
I was just saying I couldn't even answer the question at all. So
Yeah,
This is
because like today you can like one film, in next week you can there can appear another film, and you can change your opinion. This is favorite film. Shows.
For me, it's gonna be one of Almodovar's movies gonna be number 3. So it's either All About My Mother or All Women on the Verge of Nervous Breakdown. Number 2, it's for sure Karwai in the Mood for Love. And Drumsticks. Number 1 is gonna be, there's like a Russian movie called The Stroll, or for Daria, Прогулка.
Which one?
Прогулка. It's by
Прогулка?
Alexei Учитель.
Oh, I still haven't seen.
So it's my favorite movie in a way like that. I'm getting old, right? Like, and I memorize, like my memories when I was like just like entering the university first year in Russia. And when you were young, like in one day you can see all the life, right? You can meet somebody, you can fall in love, you can break up. There's like all life and tragedy happen just in one day. And I think that's one of the reasons why I love this movie. I watched it actually like, I would say 8 hours ago, only because I memorized it, and I was like, oh, I want to watch it again. And I texted Shruti, I was like, Shruti, you gotta watch this movie.
But she'll have to find an English version, because I don't know how Canadians survive here without opportunity to download for free or just watch an online server all films. And sometimes it changes that Russians they can watch Canadian film very easy, and Canadians can find any free version.
It's in with English subtitles on YouTube.
Oh yeah, but sometimes it happens that Canadians can't make Canadian culture what is.
So, what would be one thing that you would want to say to other people that want to make movies?
You should prepare to suffer, and through this suffering, create a masterpiece.
Sounds like Tarkovsky.
Good suffering.
Yeah.
I would say try it out, even if you're afraid of, because like if you don't try it out, you don't know if you really like it or not. And after going like to film school or making like movies, you can realize that maybe you don't like it as much as you were thinking, and you can just move on or become a filmmaker.
I think what is important is like people have to challenge themselves all the time. And let's say if you already feel comfortable in one certain area or genre, or doesn't matter, role as a DOP or director, you have to move forward and try something new, or try new ideas, something which had never made before myself. I think in this way, filmmaking will become very interesting.
Agree.
Is there anything else you guys want to say about your films, about the festival, that program, anything?
Do you have something to say? I don't know.
I just want to say, go to a browser, go to www.fansha, was it /first take, right?
It's like
Film
film
and
Yeah, so 7 p.m. and just watch mine and Kaylee's opening ceremony video, and then watch like a festival, watch our movies, turn off your light, eat popcorn, and enjoy it.
Yeah, there
So
will
the
be
website.
also amazing. So I hope, and I think people really will enjoy them, and people can find different films. Let's say, if you are interested in serious films, you find something for you, and if you are interested in comedies, you also.
So the website again is filmfanshaw.ca/first take. And the stream will be this Thursday, May 14th at 7 p.m.
Eastern time.
Oh, yeah, Eastern time. See you then.
See you guys. Enjoy.
Bye.